I told the girl at the table, I said, look, I'm having a great time tonight. I'm happy I came out. Plus, she looked really beautiful. She cut me off right then and there. She said, let me tell you something real quick, Brandon. I said, what's up? She goes, I want to let you know that I don't give it up on the first date. And I instantly got upset because I didn't say anything about getting none tonight. I said, how beautiful you look, how much fun I'm having. That's what I said to you. But why you don't give it up on the first date? And she said, well, I don't want this relationship that we have to be just based off sex. I want you to respect me as a woman. Plus, I got a lot going on in my life right now, and I would feel really bad if I give you someone the first date and never hear from you again. I would feel really bad. If that makes sense. I don't know. That's what she said, right? And I had to respect that. But this bill came to the table really, really fast. And I'm looking over the bill. The bill's like $190, right? It was a crazy bill. But I looked deep into the bill, and what I found out is that I only had mozzarella sticks and 2 beers. So I told the girl, I said, look, I'll put in $40, right? Because that'll cover the tax and the tip. Plus, that's more than my portion of what I had. And she lost her mind. She said, are you kidding me? You invited me out. I thought you were paying. I said, listen, I want to let you know something. I don't pay on the first date. So you see, I don't want this relationship based off me paying, you know what I'm saying? And I want you to respect me as a man, you know what I'm talking about? And got a lot going on in my life right now. And I took this girl out, right?
Yo, if that ain't the perfect response to these outrageous ass demands that these women are asking for on the first date, I don't know what is, man. Oh my goodness, bro. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump into the next video.
Now, I find this comment very funny because it go to somebody else's somebody else's video, but I was being nosy. Shorty talking about their wives aren't paying any bills. They're providing for Mexican men. Don't ask for 50-50. Try it. I find this funny because I grew up around a lot of Hispanics, and the one thing I always noticed is that everybody in the household worked. And guess what? It was in some of the households, the whole family was there. I mean, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, you name it. In some of those households, the whole family's there, living there and working. Guess what? To provide for that family structure. Because the crazy part is, when I was in elementary school, I used to sit next to this kid. He was Hispanic, and guess what? He had asado and rice and some drink. I don't know how to pronounce it. Every day. And you know what the funnier part was? His mom was my lunch lady. His mom was my lunch lady, and she packed him steak, asada, whatever you want to call it, for lunch as the dad was at work. That was a common thing. I want to say about more than half of the lunch ladies worked at the school that their kid went to as dad was at work. So that's what I be saying. Exposure be the downfall for so many of you because you really don't know. Some of you just only know what's in your proximity. Some of you only know what's in your neighborhood and or your community and don't know nothing else really going on besides the stereotypes. That's why they say stereotypes can be your biggest downfall. And what I just said doesn't speak for everyone. But please understand, a lot of people in a lot of these cultures be going through the same thing. But it's crazy how some of them want to come on the internet and act like, oh my God, they don't go through this. They do.
I think for guys, it's a lot easier for us to make ourselves competitive in the market. If we look decent, if we got a little bag, got a little charisma, you ain't acting like a rookie in the bedroom, you should be in a place where you got some option. Like if you don't get commitment from the men early, the question has to be, when I'm dealing with men that are 28, 29, 30 and up, what does make those guys settle? I don't ever hear women ask that. They tend to say what they want in order to settle, but they're not questioning, damn, like what do I need to alter and change in order to grab somebody who's 30, who's in their bag now, who's getting bitches, who's smashing like a porn star now. His credit score good. He in the penthouse. The range is shining.
Okay, but sometimes those men that you're describing don't want the commitment because they have everything that you're describing, right? They got the money, they got the options, they got the whatever.
So do you think, I'm glad you positioned that. Do you think that a woman can't be competitive even if a man has all those things? Because if she not, then damn, she really ain't it.
No,
Because a woman should be able to compete with all those things I just listed and not bat an eye twice.
What do you mean be able to compete?
So when you said, oh, he's got all his things, he doesn't need a woman, that's actually crazy.
No, not that he doesn't need a woman. Maybe because he has all of those things, he's not eager to settle down with one person.
The right ones get them to settle down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You feel me?
100%.
The right ones?
I
Oh,
brought it up right now.
absolutely.
I agree, but let's be honest here, man. When you got to work that hard and to get in a position to have those kind of options, I think that's exactly what she was referring to. But what I wanted to say was this, man. When she said that they can't compete with that, that's where I disagree with her at. Because here's the thing. For women, it's not up to you to compete with all those things, because men don't look for those things in women. And that's what women need to wake up and realize, and due to feminism and all this bullshit ass propaganda that's been pushed on them, they think that men value these things from them, when in reality we really don't. And we tell them all the time, and it's like it's falling on deaf ears. But let's keep it moving.
Do you have a son?
I have two boys, a 1 and a 2-year-old.
Okay, so let's fast forward 35 years. And your oldest son is an accomplished attorney making $400,000 a year. And you've had to work with your ex to put your son through, University of Alabama, through Harvard, through, junior law, all that stuff. And he comes home and says, Mama, I'm getting married to a woman, a woman with 2 kids. You're gonna say, all right, son, I worked all my life for you to go do that.
I wouldn't,
yes, let's go
I
get
wouldn't be happy at first. However, if
What?
she was...
No, see, now stop right there. Stop right there. Why wouldn't you be happy at first?
Because I'll be like, you can start your own family. However, if that's what
let's
you
keep
want,
going. Let's
if
keep
you want to be
no. Let's
stepdaddy,
not go down to however. Let's keep on that path. You can start your own family because
that'll be the right thing to do. That's what I...
not the right thing, the better thing, because you didn't raise your son and go through all that for him to take over some other person's bills.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Here's the thing though, short kings are really nice. They're really sweet. I've had a lot of short king besties that were like the nicest people I've ever met. Like literally would get out and pump my gas before I even stopped the car. And I'm like, oh, you're so sweet.
But would you date a guy who's 5'7"?
Yeah, I would. As long as I'm not making eye contact with you, like eye to eye, I think you're fine. But if you're like 5'1" and I'm literally looking at you and like I can throw you on the bed, that's a no-go.
What if the guy is 5'1", but he makes $300,000 a year and he's jacked, he's muscular?
No, that's even worse, because then he's gonna look like a little Roblox dude.
Can I talk to the short guys? Listen, short guys in the audience, you are so lucky. If you're 5'6", you're 5'7", you know any woman that's into you really loves you, okay? They're not any of this physical bullshit. They care about you. It's genuine, okay? The short guys, it's actually like sort of a built-in default vetting process that they have with their height. They're lucky. Short guys are lucky.
Damn, he actually makes a valid point, but I'm 5'7", so I don't know whether to feel flattered or offended. Let's keep it moving.
Women who think all men cheat are women that I literally try to steer clear of. I feel like that is the most bitterest, most negative, most shallowest statement ever. And on top of that, it's not even true. It's like y'all are better off saying things like, you know what, I have not been able to experience a man that's faithful, and or I haven't been able to experience a man that loved me enough to not cheat on me. Say something like that. Because at least in that statement, you are taking accountability for where you went wrong with the man that you chose. Y'all got to understand that y'all choose these men. So when y'all get done bad by a certain type of guy, or y'all choose these certain type of men, and when y'all find out that they're not faithful or they're simply not good for you, then you want to push this negative experience off into the world and make other women feel like, oh, it doesn't exist. All niggas ain't shit. That's not true. I know too many great men in this world. I have a lot of great male friends. I have sisters and cousins that are married in healthy relationships. Not those photo people relationships where they take a picture, smile, and then in real life they're not happy. I'm talking about real men with morals, standards, integrity. Men that have self-control. Men that are not even placing themselves in temptation to lose their women that they love. Y'all gotta stop pushing your negative experiences off on other people. Saying that all men cheat, it's like you're not even giving yourself a chance to experience love. You're not even giving yourself a chance to walk into a relationship without self-sabotaging. Those type of women, your type of women, can stay away from me, because that's like a real negative, bitter mind frame, and it just shows that you don't know how to think outside the box. So no, I don't want to be around women who think like that. It's not true. Stop pushing your negative experience off on other people and just say you haven't had a chance to experience true love. Just say that. And just say that one day I hope to.
And I like how she explained women to word it different, so that way it sounds like they're taking accountability for themselves. And another thing that I want to add is that did these women ever stop to think that if all of y'all are sharing the same experiences, then maybe it's the type of men that y'all are dealing with? Y'all are probably dealing with the same kind of men, because it can't be all men, because you don't hear women, you don't hear men saying all women cheat or all women, like, come on, man, stop.
The question is not whether he can afford it. The question is, can we afford it? And my mom always taught me, take care of yourself. And when you meet a man, make sure that he at the very least has what you do not. So for example, I had an apartment. It was great, good and wonderful. What I did not have was a motherfucking car.
Yeah, no, for
So to me, that was my standard. Like, you need to at least have a car, and you need to at least be financially able to feed yourself and do normal human being necessities. When I met Rook, I wasn't like, you need to be rich. That wasn't what I was at. I needed you to just at least have a fucking car. That was it. And now, but again, I don't need you to be rich when I meet you. I just need you to have a state of mind of where you want to go. Rook always had ambition. He always had the dream. He always knew where he wanted to go. He even knew how to get there. But it's really hard to get where you want to be when the bitch in the passenger seat won't fucking hold the GPS.
Okay, I thought she was gonna drop the mic for a minute, man, because she did just drop a bar right there, though. Yo, that was some truth, man. Yo, shout out to Shorty, bro, because that's actually like some really, really good advice. Because, well, because when you think about it, man, like, the way the dating market is today is just kind of like, man, for most women, you'll hear a lot of women now say, like, damn, she set the bar low. I'm like, and notice she looked like she about the same height as him. I'm just saying, man, she looked happy. She looked like she fine. She looked like she got her man. It's just crazy how the women who seem to accept logic into their life, those seem to be the women that are having successful relationships and marriages. The women that believe this bullshit feminism ideology, single independent, I don't need no man, but he gotta pay for everything mentality, those women, or the women who just want men to put them on a pedestal, those are the women that you tend to see single most of the time. And if they're not single, you tend to see them with a man who comes off like he doesn't have a backbone, because the reality is that's the kind of man that those women want. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler, link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any other merch, spreadshot.com, link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.